I will be using extra long competitive edge nail forms for the perfect C-curve, regular white original nail powder, extra adhesion nail liquid, which is also a non-yellowing formula, my medium flat Kolinsky red sable brush, my deep well Dappen dish for perfect consistency, Top Gel Plus, a high gloss non-yellowing top gel, and towelettes to keep my brush clean and reduce odor. When doing coffin-shaped nails, it is very important to create the tapered tip with the C-curve instead of only filing the sides to create the taper. The C-curve makes them really strong. For example, this is a nail, and if the nail has a curve in it and you hit it up against something hard, it won't break. But if the nail is flat or the sides are over-filed and you hit it up against something hard, it's going to break. So it's very important to have that C-curve. It not only makes it strong, but it makes it look narrow and it makes it look really beautiful. The nails have already been prepared, and I'm using the extra long competitive edge nail form for all 3 lengths. The extra long form keeps a really tight rounded C-curve, which is perfect for the coffin shape. My first coat of primer dried. This killed the germs on the nail and dried out all the oils in the nail. Now I'm going to apply my second coat of primer right before I apply my acrylic. The wet primer and the wet acrylic causes a really great adhesion, which eliminates lifting. Since this is a short nail, I will be using a medium-sized free edge ball. Dip your brush in, wipe it away, a little bit less liquid. This can be a smaller ball. Place at the free edge. Let it flow. Pat it out. Bring up the side. Bring up the side. I'm going to do a number 2. So you're going to bring it straight out, and then start tapering it in. I'm going to bring up my tip here, taper it in, dip your brush in, wipe it away, drag towards you. This is a small ball. Place this ball halfway down the nail bed, let it flow, stroke it out, side, make sure you get all the way into these sides, side, center. Wipe off your brush, dip your brush in, wipe it away, drag towards you. Small ball. Place this ball 1/32 of an inch away from the cuticle. Let it flow. Stroke it out. Side, side, center. Wipe off your brush, dip your brush in, wipe it away, drag towards you. This is your stress ball. Place this ball almost at the cuticle. Let it flow. 1, 2, 3. And then stroke it out. Side, side, center. The nail is no longer shiny. Now I'm going to squeeze the C-curve and taper the tip. Start at the nail bed. Work your way out. I'm going to taper the tip. Giving myself a really nice coffin shape with a really nice C-curve. Now I'm going to do the medium length coffin, and this will be a number 4 on your form. Apply your second coat of primer. Dip your brush in. This is going to be a medium to large ball. So you're going to need a little bit more liquid. A bit larger ball. Just making sure. Pat it across. Bring up your side. Bring up your side. Bring it straight out to start. Stroke it out a little bit to bring in the taper. Taper it in. Clean up the tip. Start bringing the side in into your coffin shape. You can see we still have a very strong side wall, which is what you want. Get it nice and even. Dip your brush in, wipe it away. This is a small to medium ball. Place this ball halfway down the nail bed, let it flow, stroke it out, side, side, center. Wipe off your brush, dip your brush in, wipe it away, drag towards you, small to medium ball. Place this ball a 32nd of an inch away from the cuticle, let it flow. Just tap it a little bit. Whoops, got a little something in my powder. And stroke it out, side, side, center. Start building up the arch. Now we're going to apply your stress ball. Dip your brush in, wipe it away from you, drag towards you, small to medium ball. Place this ball almost at the cuticle. Let it flow. This will start building up a nice arch in the nail. Stroke it out, side, side, center. With the coffin shape, you always want to make sure it's built up more in the center rather than the sides, because you're going to be tapering it in. The nail is no longer shiny. I'm going to squeeze my C-curve. Start down at the nail bed, work your way out, start tapering in that tip, giving it that pretty coffin shape. Again, get the shape with your C-curve. That makes a really strong nail, and you can get a really beautiful taper. Now I will be doing a long coffin nail, and I didn't squeeze the C-curve in the form really tight because I want to keep more of a rounded shape. Apply my second coat of primer. This is a large ball, so you need a lot of liquid. Dip your brush in, very lightly wipe it away. Drag towards you in your powder. Get a nice large ball. Place this ball out onto the free edge. Let it flow. And you're going to pat it out. Bring in your side. Bring in your side. Straight out from the nail groove. Pat it out. Bring it out to your 6. Stroke it out. Bring it all the way out. Might need to add just a little bit more onto that tip. Needed just a little bit bigger ball, which is no problem. Very easy to do. Dip your brush in, wipe it away. Not a real big ball. Just place at the tip where the 6 is, and then just backstroke it. Blend it in. Very easy to do. Taper it in. And if your second coat of primer dries, apply a third coat because the primer needs to be wet. Dip your brush in, wipe it away. This is a medium ball. Place this ball halfway down the nail bed. The reason why that ball needs to be a little bit bigger is to give the nail more strength, so it'll have a higher arch and a really beautiful C-curve, so it's going to be very strong. And you need to make the nail really strong when you're making a really long nail. Dip your brush in, wipe it away. Small to medium ball. Actually, that's a small ball. Place 1/32 of an inch away from the cuticle. Let it flow. Stroke it out. Side, side, center. Wipe off your brush. Now we're going to build up the arch. Dip your brush in, wipe it away. Medium ball. Build up a little bit of a higher arch. Let it flow. And let it get a little surface tension there, so when I stroke it, it'll keep a nice high arch. There we go. Stroke it all the way out. Nice. Wipe off your brush. The nail is no longer shiny. I'm going to squeeze the C-curve. Start at the nail bed, work your way out, squeeze it nice and tight out at the tip. Give it that nice coffin shape. Give it a nice C-curve. Makes it strong. It makes it really beautiful. Look how nice and tapered and how pretty that looks. I will be filing the nails with my long-lasting 180 zebra, but before I start, I'm going to score the edges with my etcher, which I used earlier to prep my nails. I'm going to score the edges. This makes the file nice and smooth around the edges, so when I file around the cuticle, it's nice and soft. Then you just peel this off and throw it away. I'm going to file all 3 nails with the same filing technique, and I'm going to be filing in 5 steps. My first step, straight out from the nail groove on the left. Hold the hand sideways. Look at the nails all the way from the nail groove out. File straight out. Straight out. Step number 1. Step number 2, file straight out from the nail groove on the right. Holding the fingernail secure. Do this on all 3 nails. Step number 3, shape the free edge. This is going to be a square tip, so I hold my file straight up and down. Go straight across. I do this on all 3. Step number 4, file the top of the nail in the cuticle area. Down on the side, nice long strokes. Across the top, down on the other side. Get around that cuticle area. There should be a little road where you have product, natural nail cuticle. Place your file in that little road. Get your product flush with the natural nail. Nice long strokes. Across the top, down on the other side. Down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Do the same thing, down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Nice long strokes. This is a lot easier to file. It doesn't make you tired because you're filing with your shoulder, not with your wrist. Get around the cuticle area. Get it nice and smooth. Flush with the natural nail. Down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. File around the cuticle area, again getting it nice and flush with the natural nail. That's step number 4. Step number 5, turn the hand around and look at the nails from the client's angle and bevel down towards the tip. This is the angle the client's going to be looking at for the next 2 weeks. You want to make sure it looks beautiful from their angle. And you would do this on all 10 nails. If you're doing a full set, each file step is all 10 nails. Step 1, all 10. Step 2, all 10. Step 3, all 10. Step 4, all 10. Step 5, all 10. This way all the nails look the same, and it makes you really fast. You can file really fast doing it in the 5 steps. After I've done my 5 steps in filing, I always go back and just check and make sure all my angles look nice and even. And I have a nice taper, so I hold my file straight up and down. Just bring it straight out from the groove, making sure it's nice and straight. Nice and straight. Especially with the coffin, you want to have a beautiful taper in. Check. Beautiful. Now I'm going to buff the nails with my clean finish buffing file. Nice long strokes, down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Get around that cuticle area, bevel out towards the tip. Take off the sharp edges. Nice long strokes. Get around the cuticle, towards the tip. Get it nice and smooth. Have the client go wash their hands with peach antibacterial soft suds and a plastic manicure brush. Now I'm going to apply Top Gel Plus, a high gloss non-yellowing top gel. Nice long strokes. Cover the entire nail. Cap the tip. Cap the tip. Cap the tip. Cure 45 seconds in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Clean off the nails with Clean It. Apply conditioning cuticle oil, available in peach or gardenia. Now you have the short, medium, and long coffin nail, a length for every client. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And remember, at Tammy Taylor Nails, nails are always fun and never feel like work.